Greetings, everyone. I have a question for you. Can you tell the difference between these two bouquet of flowers? Can you tell which one is real? So is this one real? Is this real? Or is this one? Tell which one of them is real and which one is fake. It's difficult. It's difficult to say. And I'm using this as a springboard to this video tonight to say these days it's very difficult to identify the authentic people these days. It's hard to say who is true, who is real, who is just. It's hard to just look at people these days and decide that I'm going to trust this one over that one, because the appearance, even evil itself, the very appearance of evil will confuse you and you will think it's good. The appearance of goodness in people sometimes is just a camouflage. You can't tell the thing, and that makes it scary. That makes life ever so scary, because you don't know who you're getting involved with. You don't know who you're associating with. And sometimes the ones who are authentic, the real deal, we often look at it and say, oh my gosh, this looks so real. It looks fake. Does that even make any sense? It looks so real, it looks fake. It looks so fake, it looks real. That's what we're dealing with nowadays. That's what we have to deal with. So what are you going to need to be able to kind of figure your way out in this world? You're going to need one thing, and that's insight and foresight. You're going to need the spirit of discernment. Here we go, talking about the spirit again. The spirit of discernment. And how do you get the spirit of discernment? You have to fast and meditate for that. It's so scary. It's so sad. And it's a very lonely road when you're able to identify the fake from the real. Because a lot of people, because they have no insight, because they don't have the spirit of discernment, you can't tell them anything when you see danger coming and you're like, stay away from that. That's not real. That is fake. That's why these times that we're living in, a lot of us are going to be destroyed. A lot of us are going to come into some really terrible, terrible, terrible hardships because we don't have the spirit of discernment. And so you have one person come out and, the things that they're saying sounds good. And you want to follow behind that person. And then you have someone else who comes out and they're raw. And the story that they tell, the way they tell the story, it's unfiltered. And you're thinking, that's the bad one. But when you listen closely, that person might not be beautiful. They might not be able to present the story in a very nice, delicate way. But they have the truth. It's a lonely walk. It's a lonely journey. And sometimes when I see people doing good and they mean it from the bottom of their heart, it's unfortunate that you have to sometimes question their motive, because there are others out here who also do the same thing that they're doing. But the motive is different. Stay blessed, people. It's another day. It's another beautiful day. And we just can't allow the troubles or the tribulations in life to break our spirits. But boy, sometimes it's difficult to stay up and positive because we're bombarded with all kinds of things: personal, political, spiritual matters. Stay blessed.